Dust in my eyes, and welcome back. I'm one half of Stephen Phil. In the last episode, we defeated the source of the problem in the Chozo ruins and made the water much purer than it once was. Sorry. In this episode, we are going to, seeing that we have the various suit, we're going to have a look at the Magmore Cavern, seeing that we can now have most of the access to it now. So, start off, Shriek Bats, usual stuff. Oh, hello. Is that new? No. New creature here. It's a Grisby, subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. So, yeah, missile to it will destroy it and normally give you a missile, so that time it gave me a health. Not entirely sure why. So here it's the same again. I'm just going to dodge that bit. Oh, we have a new creature again. More scanning. Right, burrower, tunneling insect predator. The burrower is similar to the beetle, though prefers to spend more time underground. It seeks seismic disturbances, then surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realise when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it is fairly ignorant. What it lacks in brains, it makes up for with aggression. So, a dim-witted bug. And here we are, cutscene of Magmore Caverns. Lots and lots of lava. It's the main part of this. Now for me, this area, not particularly fun. It's just literally a highway to everywhere else. So here we are, this is what it's called, Magmore Caverns. The Magmore, fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmores prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmores have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. So it knows where I am. But yeah, like I was saying, this is just basically, I think, the highway to the rest of the places. There's not much going on here, personally, so there's no bosses, it's just getting from A to B, really. So here's another one, a puffer. Unstable gas-filled organism will rupture on contact. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal viprium gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within it, the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas that they could release upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down as well. Not to us, it would just slightly damage us like that. Hoping to avoid them. Now the platform I was just on will slowly sink down, so you don't want to stand on it for too long. There's a bit of health, that's fine. Oh, another one. As you see, I'll take this a little bit slowly. That's alright, easy enough. Right, now done that. Looks like an inaccessible wall here. Get some supplies here, but if you scan this, shows that it's made of sandstone, so a simple morphal bomb will do this. Now this will constantly spawn back, which is slightly annoying, but hey ho, can't do anything about it. Right, so this room we can just run through. There really is not much interest here. Music in this place, yeah, not too bad. It's not my favourite track in the game, I admit. Alright, another thing. I hate these things. Triclops, hard-shelled creature with powerful jaws. Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bits of food stuff, then deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard terran and tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. These things, when attached to the mob, they will drag you back to where you were, like I'm just showing. I was meant to do that, so you can see it's just, yeah, it's probably back out. But yeah, the music, this track isn't particularly my favourite, my one time, for God's sake. You can't use more bombs there either. Yeah, it's not the favourite track of mine, but you know, it gets the feel of it. Oh, run, just run. There we go. But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, if you ever played Donkey Kong Country Returns, you can see that they probably got a bit of inspiration from this because it sounds relatively similar. Right, now, if you jump down here, and in a secret cave behind the back, there is a morphal hole. If I can get in, there we go. Right, you want to dodge the Triclops as much as you can, because over here is, once I jump up and up and up, so jumping, I hate it, until we get the space jump boots, it's a bit annoying. We've still got a little while to go until we get them. Here's a missile expansion. So we're getting quite a few missiles at the moment. Still quite a few to go though. I'm nowhere near there yet, but hey ho. Can't do much about it. Right. Onwards and upwards. It's just, I just don't like this area. It's just a bit bland to me personally, but you know, it's good for, you know, it's useful. Now there was meant to be a boss which you'll see actually is used elsewhere supposedly. Well, we'll come to that when we get to the boss. Hello. No, I have scanned that. Okay. It's been a while since I last played, so I can't remember where. Well, I remember where I'm going, but I just haven't played it in a while. And jump, jump. Right. Again, more pointless rooms. I mean, these rooms basically, obviously, rather than loading screens, they made these sort of rooms. So, sorry, excuse me. So it loads up the next big room. So as you can see, this is quite a big room. Now I'm going to destroy these now because it just saves on hassle, really. Seeing that they can't see me. La 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 la. There we go. I believe as well this song as well is a remix version of I forgot the place in Super Metroid. It's not going to come to me at all now. Oh hello, no, there's a, damn it, wasted a missile on the path of brilliant. There we go. I think that's the last one I have to worry about. I can't remember the place now. It was another lava field place, so I can see where the music's come from. It just doesn't, the track just doesn't interest me. I've got to start talking about the track. Right, I don't think there's any. No, they're all orange, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we ignore the orange ones. Don't need to worry about them, apart from the species. So we are now heading towards the next energy tank. Now, normally they tell you to go straight down that way. However, if you do perfect morphle bombs like that a couple of times, there we go, and then one more. There we go, another engine tank. So we've already got 5 of them. So 4, my bad. So we're not halfway there yet on the engine tanks, but we're getting there. It's only the last couple that are a bit of a nightmare to get. Take a while. Right, again, passageway. We are now heading towards possibly my favourite area, gotta say. Come on. I need to put this music in this bit. Right. Welcome to my favourite area of the game. Music hasn't kicked in yet, but you'll see why. Now I'll let you listen to the music for a minute. What a song. I absolutely love it. This is by far my favourite place in the game. I've quite a lot of people as well. The music as well. There's also a remix later on which some people love or hate. I don't mind it. It's not as good as this one, I admit, but it's still not too bad. So now let's get scanning. These things, nightmare. Flicker bat, scavenger with optical camouflaging that renders it invisible to the naked eye. Flicker bats are deceptible creatures. The only way to track them reliably is with X-ray imaging. They fly ceaselessly, hunting insects and other small prey that float on the air currents. Flicker bats tend to fly in cyclical hunting patterns using primitive sonar to navigate. So we won't, for the most part, you won't see them. I think no, I haven't. Oh, okay, I have. Now, if you open it, oh no, here we go. Here's a new creature. Basically similar to the thing at the start of this video, can't remember already. A crystallite, territorial cold weather scavenger, shell of a crystallite reflects beam weapons and can only be cracked by a concussive blast. They hang upside down in an ice cave. During their larval stage, moisture runs out off its body and forms the hard ice shell, which the crystallite retains for the rest of its life. So it uses its own saliva to make its own shell. Nice. Now we have to scan that to open the door above. That's not about too much. Should we carry on? Go to the save station. A little while. I think we can carry on a little bit. Yeah, I do apologise for the last video being a little bit long. I realised once I got about 20 minutes in, I thought I'm too close to the boss, I'm just going to have to do it. Could have made a shorter video, I know. I could have made it into 2 parts. Hell, I might even make it into 2 parts, depending how I feel. But right. No, not too bad on missiles. That's right. Okay. You're going to use a few missiles in this, but as you probably hear, there are some expansions here and there as well. Most of them I cannot reach in the moment. Okay. Here's another variant of the Bombu, called the Scatter Bombu. Pulsing tendrils of energy extend from creatures' body. Like all bombers, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these life forms may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging scatter bombers by rolling into the morph ball and slipping between the rotating energy streams. When it means near them, it may affect your visor. That's what it means. And the bomb, you can just, well, morph ball, you can just walk away. They don't really do much damage. Even if you get hit like that, it shouldn't affect you too much. Right. And I believe the most annoying enemy in this area, though the most significant. The baby she-goth. You'll see later it's not the most intimidating yet. Glacial Predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young she-goths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weak point, baby she-goths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. Not the nicest creature on the planet, I'm going to be honest. Everything wants to kill you. I don't think there's anything here. No, we're good. Right, you will wake them. Just run. Is my option. You can just kill them, but frankly, there's not really much point. They don't serve much purpose here. It's there to annoy you. The other ones, however, are annoying, as we'll get to later on. Right. As we carry on through this area, simple jumps make it. Right. Now we have the other variant of the Borrower that doesn't live in a shoe. Ice Borrower. Borrower adapted to sub-freezing climates. A hardy life form. The Ice Borrower has adapted to the frigid climate of Fendrana. It spends most of its time tunneling through the frozen soil, but will occasionally serve to attack passersby, i.e. us. Yeah. Just leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. And this area becomes a bit of a nightmare. Then a bit run away. Now, as you can see, there is an ice platform there. That will kind of reason to say that we're probably coming back here, seeing that we don't have an item to help jump up there yet. Not that we're there yet, but we are. We just need one more item, and then we can go back to where we need to. If I'm rightly. I do that, scan that. So we have more Nova Chozo lore. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? So they try to steal it up. So at least they're trying to do something, and that thing is trying to attack me, isn't it? Yes. I'm not here. Leave me alone. Right. Whilst it's distracted. Actually, I have to go that way, haven't I? Oh boy. Run away. Missed it. Missed. Open the door. Right. Carry on. move past these. So yeah, the shows are trying to do something. They haven't, as you can see, again, you can tell that their efforts are not brilliant. Right, I think we'll stop it here because the next episode we're going to get something nice. So, thank you very much for watching. So in the next episode we're going to get something that will help us get the space jump boots and get us to help us further into Fenjana Drift. But until then, I will see you next time.